once again, we just opened up ANTLER STAG, and what a better way to introduce it to the channel than to put it up against other Beyblades and see if it is cooked. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start off with the stock combination, and then we shall move on to maybe some custom combos. But yeah, very simple, ladies and gentlemen. You just put up what Bey you want to see it go up against. You can also change the combo of it if you want, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, you just put it up against the Bey. You choose the combo of both Beys. Do whatever you want to do, but it has to involve the blade and the chip for ANTLER STAG. Let's get straight into it. I think we shall put it up against Black Shell first, 460 dot. And if you guys enjoy today's live stream, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. And oh, a spin finish, ANTLER STAG. 1 point. Nice, ANTLER STAG, nice. What's up, Thunder Toys? What is up, every flippin' body? Alright, ANTLER STAG with the first point. Second round. Impact Drake, 580 taper. Yes, sir. Oh, and 2 points for ANTLER STAG. The score is 2-0. That is awesome to say the least. Ooh, and a spin finish, ANTLER STAG, 2-0. Alright, fourth round. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. And that will not work because that is indeed a mislaunch, to say the least. That kind of sucks, ladies and gentlemen, but it's okay. It is 3-0. We shall try again. Alright, let's go again. Nice knockout right there. ANTLER STAG with the win, taking down Black Shell. What is up, Allison? Hopefully having an amazing weekend. Next Beyblade, Impact Drake, 580 taper. Oh, one hit burst, insane power. Oh, and a burst once again for Impact Drake. Impact Drake with the win right there. Nice to see. Okay, next Beyblade. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go with actually Rock Leone 680 gear needle. Let's bring some Leone power into it. A nice little balance, a battle of the defense types right here. Let's get straight into it. It is going good, GG. Hopefully you're having an amazing day, man. But it's going good, man. One point, ANTLER STAG with a spin finish. Alright, 1-0, ANTLER STAG. Yeah, same. I'm having a great day today, man. I'm probably gonna go out after this live stream. And yeah, all good. One point, ANTLER STAG, 2-0. What type is ANTLER STAG? Is it a balance? No, it is a defense type because of the high needle and the roundness of the main blade. So I'd say it is a defense type. Also with the bump assist blade, it is indeed a defense type there. No, I'm just gonna go kick the football a little bit, man, to be fair. But, but anyway, what I will say is this, is I have been looking for Shelter, Drake, and Helm Knight, and I cannot find Helm Knight. The one time the bay breaks is the one time I could never find Helm Knight. So I'm on the hunt for Helm Knight. The score is 2-1, and I'm also on the hunt for Shelter Drake. I don't really need a brush box. As much as, you know, it is a cool bait, I don't really need a second one. I've already got a fox brush, I don't need one, but I hope that everyone can find that bait. It is a good bait to get, ladies and gentlemen, for the CX. CX. So yeah. Ooh, big hit right there, and Rock Leo with a nice job. But yeah, I went on a bait hunt on Wednesday, and I found ANTLER STAG in Port Hornet. Nice, alright. 2-3, Rock Leon. But yeah, what about you, Gigi? Have you had any luck with any bait hunting, man? Let me know. That's a win for ANTLER STAG. Alright, let's go Lightning on Dragon next. 160 and flat. One point, ANTLER STAG with a spin finish. Hopefully you find something good, GG. Hopefully you find something good. Ooh, okay. 1-1. We're tied up. Like, shocking in a bad or good way. Because, like, some stores you see nothing but Cobalt Dragoons, and then sometimes you see nothing but Store Phoenixes. So, yeah. And then sometimes you actually find some good stuff. Not good? Yeah, that's never good, man. Well, hopefully they can restock soon, man. That's always the hope with stuff like that, man. But it sucks when there's no stock whatsoever, or very, like, just all the stuff you've got is just out and available, and you can never find stuff that you don't have. That always sucks. What are the ratchet and bits Ultra Stag are using? 260, bump, and high needle. All good. I enjoy the bay hunt. Yeah, that's fair. I suppose it's gonna be that more rewarding when you actually find something as well. Yeah. HSG Customs, Assault Assist Blade, and what other stuff do you want on the Ultra Stag, man? Let me know. And what do you want to see it go up against? We're going to test launch that. Uh, 960 transport. Alright, let's do it. Golem Rock 960 ball. Is that the matchup right there? Let me know. What's up, Firestone? Hopefully you're having a great weekend, man. Alright, let's do it then. Alright, let's do it. Assault on Pegasus. Alright, just give me one moment. I am making the combos. Yeah, Fantastic Four is a great idea for sure. Let's do it right here. Ultra Stag, Assault 960 Transport, Golem Rock 960 ball. Nice burst right there, Golem Rock 2-0. Alright, we can do that for sure. We can use that all after. And a nice spin finish Golem Rock. 3-0. Alright, third round. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice knockout, Ultra Stag, 2-3. Alright, let's see how good Ultra Stag goes now, ladies and gentlemen. But Golem Rock, oh, what an extreme dash right there. 6-2, Golem Rock taking the win. Yeah, you can make a comment for it for sure. But we're going to have the rematch now with Ultra Stag, and we're going to put it on Elevate. Right there. So we have the rematch, and then we'll do Impact Drake. Even though it's an Alter Stag video. So yeah. Alright, 2-0. Golem Rock. Come on with the stag. Alright, 3-0. Yeah, Phoenix is definitely one of the best games in Beyblade X for sure. Alright, hang in there, Golem. I feel like Golem's gonna win anyway, ladies and gentlemen, so it's like, it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, that's a win for Golem Rock right there. Alright, I'm gonna have to make a combo for Alter Stag, I reckon, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, while I think of that, we might as well continue this Alter Stag combo up against Impact Drake 170 under needle. Yeah, probably not for a long time. There is a chance that Phoenix can be outdated eventually, but not for the foreseeable future. Spin finish, Impact Drake. Okay, Alter Stag 2-2. Nice Alter Stag, that is great to see. Oh, nice knockout, Impact Drake with the win. Bye bye, Alter Stag. Why do I only do streams on Saturday? Because there's a lot of stuff to do, you know. But it just fits the schedule perfectly, to say the least, as well. Can I see the shape of the blade of Alter Stag so I can make a combo for it? Absolutely. You can change the assist blade, so don't take the assist blade to heart. But there's Alter Stag right there. There it is right there. Alright. But yeah, I also don't want to make also HGS customs. There is also something like making too much of a good thing, and I do like making this a nice little treat for everyone that enjoys watching the live streams, but I don't want to overuse it. Does that make sense? Like, I don't want to have one every day, because that will, you know, that means, oh, I can skip one or whatever, you know? So yeah, I like to make it a special Saturday thing. Unfortunately, Firestone, the rules are we have to keep the main blade and the chip, unfortunately. And I think I've actually got a decent combo for it here. Making a combo, ladies and gentlemen, for it. Alright. I've got it, ladies and gentlemen. Alter Stag / 450 and free ball. Can you make a random combo but use it with rush? How would I make the random combo without making a big mess? That's the question as well. Or we could completely randomize it by the next 2 comments from 2 different people of a ratchet and a blade is what we'll put on rush. How about that? I think that's pretty fair. Because that means no one will know what the other person's saying before it's already been put in there, you know? We'll just see what happens though. We'll see if anyone does it there. So yeah, if you want to participate, ladies and gentlemen, rush, random combo, someone picks a ratchet and someone picks a blade. Alright? If not, we'll think of something else. Yeah, I think, yeah, just about done, right? Season 2, yeah. I think so. While we're waiting for people, someone to pick a ratchet and a blade, we shall do house size 660 under needle. Up against ANTLER STAG / 450 under free ball. That's right. Alright, that's first priority. 2 points, ANTLER STAG. Alright, nice. 2-2. We are tied up. Yes, I do have on the flat HSG customs. No, that is not working out. A nice spin finish right there for Hal's side. 3-2. Alright, fair enough. Alright, customs. Alright, cool. We can do that. I'll just call you customs from now on, that's fine. ANTLER STAG with the win, taking down the Hal's side. Who else can we put up against ANTLER STAG, ladies and gentlemen? Let me know. But I think, honestly, maybe we should switch free ball for under needle. Maybe give us a bit better matchup compared to bays that just want to absolutely hit us all the time. Making it a little bit lower and more compact. I think that's the way to go. Alright, let's put our combo up against Pegasus Blast Bump 963 ball. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, Beyblade Firestone. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, man. Hopefully we see you in the next stream, man. One point, Pegasus Blast. Ooh, a nice knockout, 2-1. Pegasus Blast is no longer in the lead. You make sure this combo, no one is saying anything about random combos. Alright, cool, I'll make the combo then, that's fair. Yeah, sometimes that happens, customs, where, you know, we try to do something like a little bit cool and then sometimes it just doesn't hit, you know, sometimes people just don't care about it. It happens. $260 low rush with slash, that's not a bad idea. Rush but no rush. Alright, looks like we're doing a rush battle then. So yeah, we'll do that. Alright, Pegasus, once again. Alright, 3-2, Pegasus in the lead. I'll make a random combo then. It's going to be a little bit of a pain, but we shall do it, man, for sure. You request, we shall deliver. So yeah, we're going to put it. That's a win. Pegasus is just so smooth. This is like the perfect CX blade for like attack and stamina. It's so clean, hits so good, and it's also got so much stamina as well. It's a perfect balance right there. Alright, that's all the Beyblades. Just randomly pick, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? So, very simple. We're going to randomly grab one. The first Bey we grab will be the blade, and then the second one will be the ratchet. That will be the blade. So we have got Tyranno Beat on Rush, which is already a good combo. And then we shall have the ratchet as 360. That is not bad at all. So that's our random combo right there. Tyranno Beat, 360 Rush. And it'll be going up against, we'll put it up against ANTLER STAG 260 slash and Rush. And then we might even put ANTLER STAG back and forth 50 under needle and see how good it goes. Alright, let me just put these back in, ladies and gentlemen. Back into the Beyblade X. The Beyblade, what's it called? I don't know. The Dark Glow Stain, something like that. Whatever Hasbro named it. Alright, let's do it. It's the match. Let's go. Stag, let's go. Spin finish. Toronto beat. 1-0. Second round. 3-2 on the whip. Alright, 1-1. We're tied up. And a nice spin finish for Toronto beat. Nice. Alright, Toronto beat with the win. Let's try our 450 on the needle. Let's put it back on. And let's go up against Toronto beat. And then we shall go Shinobi Shadow 980 on Roderick Cell next. So let me just make that combo real quick for Shadow Shinobi. I'm just looking for a Roderick Cell and then we'll get the matches underway, ladies and gentlemen. Just give me one moment. Alright, first match. Let's go. Alright, 2-0 for ANTLER STAG. I can't really pick him up. Yeah, but hey, I did use these. I did use the slash blade. Indeed, still got it on actually. So yeah, 2-0. ANTLER STAG in the lead. Nice. Alright, spin finish. Toronto beat. And a tilt launch it towards yourself. Alright, cool. We shall do that then. Shall do that with Shinobi Shadow. Sure. Toronto beat. 2-2. We are tied up. Missed launch. That has to happen at least once, right? So makes sense. Over. Right, ANTLER STAG, 3-2. ANTLER STAG in the lead. And a nice spin finish for Toronto beat. 3-3. Next point will take the win. A nice spin finish right there. ANTLER STAG taking down Toronto beat. Alright, next Beyblade. Shinobi Shadow, 980 Rubber Excel. Let's try again. Man, the tool for myself is working quite well, I might add. But yeah, maybe it's just a skill issue, huh? No one agree with that. There we go, we finally got in the stadium, let's go. One point, Shinobi Shadow. I don't even know how Shadow did that, man, but Shadow outspun our Alter Stag. Our Alter Stag looking for its revenge, and does indeed get it 1-1. We are tied up. Yeah, if that works out, hopefully the stuff doesn't mess up too bad on micro Beyblade X Stadium, man. That's the only problem with that stuff, though. Yeah, 2-1. Shinobi Shadow in the lead. But yeah, hopefully that idea works out pretty good for you, man. It does sound like a good, interesting idea, especially when your Shinobi Shadow combo just destroyed Alter Stag. Jagged 260 on point, for sure we could definitely try that. 260 point, Jagged at point. Alright. There's point. Just gonna look for Jagged now. There we go. I'm still going with Shinobi, but this time flip the state. I'm not gonna flip the stadium, to be fair. I'm not gonna do that. One sec, chat. I'm just making the combos. If you want the customs, we can have a rematch between Shadow. Which on the left side? Alright, we could do that. Both bays or just the Shinobi? 1 point, ANTLER STAG. Alright, 3-0, ANTLER STAG. Third round, let's go. ANTLER STAG with the win. Alright, next opponent, Wizard Rod, 450 free ball. Remember, Jagged 260 point on ANTLER STAG. Oh, nice hits right there. Wizard Rod was staying them all though. Alright, see you customs. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of your weekend, man. Nice. Okay, that's what we need right there. 2-3, ANTLER STAG getting a nice knockout pocket burst. Alright, that is a missed launch if I've ever seen one. That was just a cluster. That was just a terrible round right there. Terrible round. We're definitely going to have to redo that. Let's go again. Another missed launch. Who would have thought? Alright, that's 1 point for ANTLER STAG. The score is 3-3. We're having a fun time with the missed launches this time in this live for sure. Call ANTLER STAG. Oh, and a spin finish. Wizard Rod taking a awesome spin finish and taking down ANTLER STAG. Alright, I think our new goal is going to be trying to defeat this Wizard Rod combo. I think we have to put it on boulder instead of free ball because free ball is just giving me a bit too much movement for what I am wanting in Wizard Rod. If ball does too much movement, we might have to move to low orb. But yeah, we have to go back to the drawing board with ANTLER STAG for sure. Alright, what combos can we use, man, for ANTLER STAG? That is going to be the question right now. That is going to be the question. What can we use on ANTLER STAG? I think, honestly, we go back to Slash, right? I think Slash is our best bet for an assist blade because it really helps smooth out some of the contact points on this blade, and it is definitely more of a stamina blade. So, yeah. Alright, what else can we do, ladies and gentlemen? This will be our combo right here. Let's try ANTLER STAG, slash 660 and Hexa. Spit finish with a rub. Alright, come on with the stag, hang in there. And a spit finish with a rub. Ooh, an ANTLER STAG goes down again right there. It is now 3-0 for Wizard Rock. Alright, let's go again. Another split finish, that's another win for Wizard Rod. Wizard Rod, way too strong. Alright, let's see what other stuff we can do. Next test will be ANTLER STAG on slash 260 kick. Yeah, let's try that out then. Doing good, Richie. How are you going, man? Hopefully you're having an amazing weekend, man. But yeah, ANTLER STAG 260 on slash and kick. Good. That's always good to see, man. One point. Was it a run? Split finish. Wizard Rod once again. Nice. Alright, a split finish for Wizard Rod. Alright, let's try a different combo, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? Let's try another combo. Alright, next combo. ANTLER STAG / 455 low rush. Nice, alright. That is a burst finish, 2 points for Wizard Rod. A nice knockout. 2 points for Wizard Rod. 3-0. Well, that's actually a win, right? Because ANTLER STAG burst in the last round. But we need to try a different thing, ladies and gentlemen, because clearly we are not having any luck against Wizard Rod. Maybe we have to try a different combo. Let's try a different combo, ladies and gentlemen, to go up against, because clearly it's not great. Replace my previous combo with level. Was that 260 and slash, right? Alright, cool. Alright, ANTLER STAG 260 level. You know what? I'll give it some credit right there. That's actually a good idea because the level has really good life after death, and it proved it right there. Very, very slow to say the least for Wizard Rod. Nice hits. ANTLER STAG put in the work right there. Alright, 2-0. Wizard Rod. Alright, 2-0. Wizard Rod in the lead. But tonight you're doing very solid to say the least. Three-zero, Wizard Rod in the lead. To finish, and Wizard Rod 4-0. Very easy for Wizard Rod to do such awesome stuff just like that and easily take down ANTLER STAG. Alright, let's switch up now and let's have this matchup, shall we? Cobalt Dragoon 960 elevate up against ANTLER STAG slash 260 and level. To finish, 12 point, ANTLER STAG. Second round. Nice knockout, 3-0. Oh no, 2-1. Cobalt Dragoon in the lead. Because that's I'm usually used to Cobalt Dragoon getting a spin finish, and it did not in the first round, so that's why I made that little error right there. To finish, Cobalt Dragoon. Alright, let's go again. Alright. That's a miss launch, no contact, no points awarded. Oh, and a nice win for ANTLER STAG. Yes, I do have the Unite bit. Can you make it go up against Serena B 560 point? Yes, I can, for sure. Alright, cool. Well, let me know what combo you come up with, Shadow Walker, for the Unite bit. I'm going to now do the 560 point on, I think it might be me, but I think I heard dogs in the background. Yeah, I have 2 dogs, and yes, they do like to bark occasionally when something walks past the house. So, that happens. Yeah. So hopefully that's all good. Alright, so it'll be 570 on point. Nice knockout for ANTLER STAG. To finish, trying to beat 1-2. Miss launch, no contact, no points awarded. To finish, ANTLER STAG 3-1. ANTLER STAG in the lead. Oh, whoa! Insane right there. What just happened? And ANTLER STAG goes down 3-3. What a match though. What a match. ANTLER STAG hangs in there. To finish, Toronto beat with the win, taking down ANTLER STAG. Can you try Shark Scale? Yeah, that was an insane battle for sure, Richie. For sure, man. That was an insane battle. That jump in the second last round where ANTLER STAG jumped around the ring, that was insane right there. Shark Scale 960 Rush, for sure. We could definitely try that combo. Alright, Shark Scale, 960 Rush, and we're going to put it up against ANTLER STAG right here, slash 580 and Gear Ball. My local Walmart finally has CX line. Is it the first or second wave? I'd love to know. Also, did you pick up any of those CX bays? That's Sharks to win. Too easy, man, for Shark scale right there. Way too easy. The only one I was able to pick up was Reaper. Alright, cool. Well, hopefully you can still get the other three, man. I think that you'll like Courage Dran. I think Courage Dran is a very solid bait. Reaper and Cinder is probably the pick to go for. So, yeah, I agree with that one. Yeah, Wizard Ark's not too bad either. You do get 455 and the awesome low orb, but the assist blade is not the best on Arc Wizard. And then for Perseus Dark, the bump assist blade is basically it for that one. But that is a nice and awesome looking bait as well. So yeah, all of the CX stuff is quite good from Wave 1. Try Tyranno beat 160 under needle. Alright, let's do it then. Tyranno beat 160. Well, based off all the stuff you said, I'm just going to have to get all of them. Yeah, it's the first wave. It's all good. Like, just slowly grab them. I would say, like I said, Courage Drain has like 660, and it's obviously Jackson Cross's Bay. And then Reaper Incendio is probably the best one for collection. Perseus Dark just looks cool. And yeah, Wizard Arc, you do get low orb and 455. Alright, Tyranno beat 160 on the needle. Two points, Tyranno beat. Nice. Alright, too easy, man. Crazy, to say the least. And yeah, Tyranno beat taking down ANTLER STAG. Yeah, I do remember about the Union Achilles. That was an insane Beyblade. Next one, Reaper Incendio, turn 460 low orb. My last request, ANTLER STAG, Jaggy 160 point. Alright, we can definitely try that one very, very soon. 160 and point on Jaggy. Alright, we can do that. Finish swing 360 trans point. That's a good one as well, for sure. The finish, Reaper Incendio, 3-0. Whoa, spin finish for Reaper Incendio. Let's try Reaper City once again. The driver that comes with Union Killers is broken, so when Union bursts, spring comes out and I have to place it back in and everything. Well, as long as it still kind of works, that's like the main thing, and that does happen with drivers occasionally as well. Okay, next combo, ANTLER STAG, Jagged 160 point. And it's going to go up against the Reaper combo that we just did. Why not? Nice, alright, 2 points for ANTLER STAG. Well, that's the that's the important thing. As long as the gimmick still works and everything, that's the main thing. Nice. All right, 2 points. ANTLER STAG. Alright, cool. Hopefully you have some luck with that, man. Spin finish. Reaper Incendio. Oh, and a burst. ANTLER STAG taking down Reaper Incendio. Okay, let's bring back to, let's get another combo going for ANTLER STAG as we take on Phoenix Wing, 360, and Trance Point. But you know what? While we do that, we might as well bring back Wizard Rod as well. And let's just do this combo matchup, shall we? Let's flippin' go. Go. Come on, ANTLER STAG. Nice. Alright, let's spin finish for Wizard Rod. 1-0. Nice. Okay. We see ANTLER STAG. Could you do Reaper 450 low rush? Yes, I can. Get another Jagged out though, but that's okay. Alright, Wizard Rod taking another spin finish. 2-2. Another spin finish for Wizard Rod, 3-2. Next round, 3, 2, 1. A nice spin finish. Wizard Rod taking down our ANTLER STAG. Alright, let's build another ANTLER STAG combo. The ANTLER STAG combos do not stop right here, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, next one, ANTLER STAG 580 on Slash and Hexa. And we're going to go put it up against Reaper Incendio, Jagged, 450 and Low Rush. Alright, let's go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. The first match between these two bays. Nice. Alright, spin finish for ANTLER STAG. Second round. Alright, nice. A knockout. 2-1. 2-1. Reaper Incendio now in the lead. Oh, that is an insane hit. And Reaper taking the win right there. Alright, next Beyblade we have got Phoenix Wing 360 on Trance Point. Alright, let's go. Okay, 1 point for the almighty Phoenix Wing. Are the walls cracking on mine? Whereabouts, man? Whereabouts? I'd love to know. Try Tyranno beat on turbo. Yeah, we could try that for sure. This is probably a good stadium to get. But no, like all jokes aside, with the score of 3-0, I do know the walls are cracking on this. I do know that. I am well aware that the walls are cracking on this. But at the same time, it's like, well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Because the base is fine. And that's what matters at the moment, in my opinion. And I do have the spare one, but I don't want to use it quite yet, to say the least. spin finish. Phoenix Wing taking the win. Look like Point Bit did the best result for Ultra so far. Yeah, it definitely did one of the better results for sure. But what are you saying? So yeah, like I said, what I'm so I said this is probably the best stadium to go for. You don't have to get this exact color. There's plenty of these, and also you can buy the Hasbro one off Amazon, and they will probably be in stores soon. So you don't have to worry about that too much. But yeah, like 5 other Hasbro stadiums. So I'm really prepared if one breaks. Yeah, I've already got I've got 2 TT1s of this. But like what I'm trying to say is, obviously, with it you can indeed, like, it's fine. It's like if the walls are breaking, that doesn't matter. Okay, as long as the base and the rails are a-okay, that's the important thing. Okay. Okay, next matchup right now. Let's see what we can do right here. So, oh yeah, Toronto beat on turbo. That's right, Toronto beat on turbo. Toronto beat on the turbo. Let's go. Yeah, Toronto beat 770 point is definitely a good combo to say the least. I'm not sure too much about. Oh yeah, Phoenix Wing. I thought you said Tornado Swing, but yeah, Phoenix Wing is pretty good as well. The spin finish, 1 point. Toronto beat. Oh, and a burst, 3-0. Man, Toronto beat is just rocking and rolling right now. Alright, let's keep on moving though, ladies and gentlemen. I've just got to get this 580 ratchet in, and then we shall continue. Waiting for that turbo to activate. And yeah, let's get into a gear point, 260 gear point. Yeah, we could definitely try that. But I do not have wheel, so I'm gonna have to deal with that. Alright, that's a win for Toronto beat with a score of 5-0. I'm honestly feeling another Cobalt Dragoon combo, to be fair, ladies and gentlemen. Try Ultra Slag 080 on free ball. You know what? Let's give it a shot. 080? Let's give it a shot, man. Let's give it a shot. 080 free ball. Okay, and do I have hover wild? No, I don't. No, I do not. Will I get that in the foreseeable future? Probably, but not right now. I'm not sure when I will get it, but I will probably get it eventually. We'll just see what happens. Yeah, because there's plenty of stuff that's coming out. Solar Eclipse, and then we've got the Clock Mirage Random Booster Select, and then we also have the almighty, what's the Infinite Stadium? Is it the Infinite Extreme Dash Stadium? Yeah, I think that is right, because that's all gonna be a fair penny to get all of those. So yeah, that's gonna be fun to get regardless. So yeah, we'll just see what happens. Like I said, I want it to come on sale a bit because it is kind of old. Well, it's not old, it's kind of newish old, but like, while I'm focusing on getting some of the TT stuff, ladies and gentlemen, we'll probably just wait for that one to come on sale and then see what we can do. Alright, Cobalt Dragoon 660 Underneedle taking on ANTLER STAG slash 080 and free ball. Cobalt Dragoon and ANTLER STAG. A hover that comes with the drop saving plans. But yeah, I know what you mean. I'll just see what I can do with that one. It's not a top priority, and I'm always going to be transparent with that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm more interested in the Cobalt Drake recolor, the Clock Mirage. But yeah, I will try to eventually get it, but it is not a top priority to be fair. Yeah, that was 2 points to ANTLER STAG with the first flash. Alright, 2-2. Tied up. Alright, 2-2. To finish, Cobalt Dragoon 3-2. Cobalt Dragoon jumping into the lead. Fourth round, 3-2 on the rip. 3-2 on the rip. Here we go. It comes down to this. Can ANTLER STAG tie it up? Ooh, that is a tie though, but is not enough to get ANTLER STAG tied in the points, which was what I was referring to. Alright, some nice vicious hits right there from Cobalt Dragoon. A nice spin finish. Cobalt Dragoon with the win right there with a score of 4-2. What is the next match you want to see, ladies and gentlemen? Just put it down in the comments. You know what? It's unfortunate you don't have wheel. Can't think of any other ANTLER STAG combos or builds. Yeah, that's just it's locked behind a random booster, and that kind of just sucks to be fair. Try Toronto beat 770 on point for sure. Let's try that one out. And like I've said before, ladies and gentlemen, I do not have hover Wyvern, okay, at the moment. So 660 underneath on slash for ANTLER STAG, and then Toronto beat 770 on point. Oh, nice knockout, 2 points right there. No, it's all good. Alright, nice spin finish. 3-0, Alter Stag. Alright, third round. 51 rip. Of course we can try chain on elevate. Alright, Toronto beat with a spin finish right there. 1-3. Nice extreme dash, Alter Stag with the win. Next opponent we are gonna try is Hell's Chain 570 on elevate. Nice burst from Alter Stag. Alright, Alter Stag, 2-0. Alright, nice knockout, 2-2. Alter Stag on round 260 gear point. Alright, we can try that. Spin finish, 3-2. Hell's Chain now into the lead. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Spin finish, Hell's Chain 4-0. Alright, let's try a different Alter Stag combo, shall we? Let's do it. Alright, here it is. Alter Stag, around 260 and gear point. Let's go. And who shall we go up against is the question, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I think you did, right? I could be wrong though, because I'm pretty sure. No, you did not. No, because there was another person telling me about Toronto Beat and yeah, Phoenix Wing. So yeah, I did not hear about that, unfortunately, at the moment. Okay, so this will be the matchup right here. There's the combos. Let's get into it. Alright, 2 points for Cobalt Dragoon. Second round. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, that is a close matchup right there. Who took the win? Let's check the instant replay. And it was nobody. That was a tie. Alright, 2-0. The Kerbal Dragoon in the lead with that impressive knockout in the first round. Okay, 3-0. Kerbal Dragoon having its way at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. That is for sure. Ooh, nice knockout right there. Kerbal Dragoon with the win. Alright, let's see what else we can do, ladies and gentlemen. What other matches should we do? You know, I'm thinking. And I think we've found a good combo to put up against our Alter Stag. We'll try the same Alter Stag combo, but this time we're going to go up against Golem Rock, 455 on low orb. At 1 point, Golem Rock with a survivor finish. Alright, second round. To finish, Golem Rock. Man, Alter Stag. Alright, Peter, Alter Stag. Am I right? My goodness. Alright, let's keep moving. Rip. Rip. Bro, Alter Stag looks like a majestic purple yellow color. Yeah, the purple looks quite good on it, huh? For sure. For sure. Nice. Alright, a nice speed finish. 3-0 for Golem Rock. 1 more point for Golem Rock to take the win. 3, 2, 1, let rip. 3, 2, 1, let rip. Ready for the impact? Alright, that was kind of anticlimactic to say the least. It's pretty anticlimactic. A nice spin finish. Alter Stag staying in it with a score of 3-1. The next round, 3-1. Let rip. 3-2-1. Let rip. Ooh, nice hit. Alter Stag. Ooh, Alter Stag. 3-3. What a comeback! But this is the question right here. In the final round, can Alter Stag get the final matchup? Very interesting. Gear Point did a bad result, where Point on Alter is the best one so far. Also, it could be because of the assist blade as well, to say the least. A nice spin finish, Golem Rock, bringing reality back to its senses and taking down ANTLER STAG. Alright, our final combo. Let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. Our final flipping combo. Let's go. We're going to make it special right now. Alright, here it is. ANTLER STAG slash 450 and elevate. And we're going to put it up against, for our final matchup, Cobalt Dragoon 560 on merge. Nice burst right there from Cobalt Dragoon. Alright, 2-0. Cobalt Dragoon in the lead. Nice, alright, spin finish, ANTLER STAG. ANTLER STAG needs to be soft launched, and that's what we need to do. Nice knockout, alright, Cobalt Dragoon with the win in the final round against ANTLER STAG. Very awesome to say the least, ladies and gentlemen, as well. But yeah, is ANTLER STAG cooked? I would say not. I would say we had some awesome battles right there, and we actually have potential with ANTLER STAG. Now, do we need some new parts to help out ANTLER STAG? Probably, ladies and gentlemen, probably. But it is still an awesome Beyblade and a super cool one to look at least. So we'll give it some credit right there, but I would say it is not cooked, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, let's think of some other stuff to do before we go to break. Suppose we can just look at Rock Leon spin while I put all the bays back to their stock parts. I have a tournament coming up, and my combos are Phoenix, Wing, 360 Rush. Yeah, they're all pretty solid combos. I would say Beat is sometimes a little bit like behind some of the other combos, but still not a bad selection at all. You've got the 960 Elevate on Cobalt Dragoon. You've got the Phoenix Wing on Rush 360. You can never go wrong with 360 on the Phoenix Wing. And then you've also got Cobalt Dragoon. I would say, unless Wizard Rod is banned in your area, I would say Wizard Rod would be a good option as well to add in there instead of Tyranno. But that's totally up to you. Well, I'm kind of new at these tournaments, so which Beyblade do you think I should use? I think all those combos were good, but yeah, Cobalt Dragoon is a good combo, and the Phoenix Wing is also another solid combo. All I'm saying is you've got the right combos. I think that maybe Tyranno Beat being swapped out for another Bay is a good idea, but Tyranno Beat is not a bad Beyblade by any means of the imagination. And it's totally up to you what you want to bring to the tournament as well. Well, I have been now in October to pick again if I had to switch something on. Let it rip. How was your day today? It was good. It was very, very good. I enjoyed today. I did enjoy today, to say the least. Today was fun. I'm fine with today. Today is just like, the good old Saturday. Nice, relaxing Saturday. I enjoy relaxing on Saturdays, to say the least. But, yeah. How about you, man? How was your day today, man? How was your day? Let me know. Nice. All right. Always good to see. Always good to see that. Your day was chaotic. What? Just a very busy day, or just all over the place type of day? Or just a lot of stuff going on? Circle. Well, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's a little bit too much information, though, to say the least. So, yeah, just say it's a bit chaotic. That's my bad if I made you overshare there. But I'd say we're getting a little close there to oversharing. But we all have that one sister, don't we? That's a little bit, a little bit of a turd. But yeah, we're just going to relax for a little bit now, ladies and gentlemen, and then we're going to go into break, so don't go anywhere. I'm gonna redo all these bays, ladies and gentlemen, so yeah. No, it's all good, it's not your bad, it's just, I'm just giving a little warning, no oversharing, okay? That's all. About certain things. But you know what, actually, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go to break, why not? Let's go to break, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Okay, chat, we are back. We are flipping back. Let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. We have got... Man, I look like I got shot with electric. But anyway, we have got limited edition, classic right here, tasty cheese. Let's get straight into it, man. This is OG right here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get straight into it. Let's open it up. Well, that's definitely cheese. Have a wolf, chat. Have a sniff. Perfect. Alright, let's continue. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's cheese. It's basically just cheese and onion, but without the onion. So it's pretty solid. I would say this is a solid 7 out of 10. But thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Mr. Beyblade guy, Shadow Walker, Customs, Firestone, Tamari, GG, Thunder Toys, Allison, and Noah. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, we shall see you in the next one. Have a good day. Have a good weekend. See you next one. Have a nice day.